Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to tonight's live stream. We are on the PlayStation 3 again. Let's go, baby. We're going to be playing Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. If you don't know what it looks like this. It's a pretty cool box, I do have to say. You could probably argue that it's one of the most look at this complete in box as well, everybody. Look how good this looks. Some people consider this to be the worst Dragon Ball game to exist, so I'm excited to hello. a little drop shot there. I'm excited to see what it's saying, essentially, because I have no idea if it's even bad or not. I do have to, what's the word? I do have to say that I have done the online trophies. I want to give a shout out to Pro Gamer, who was the gentleman that helped me out with doing the online stuff. Welcome in, Volt, by the way. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Really does help me out. And if you're new around here, subscribe. And if you like Dragon Ball, well, you're in for a treat. So yeah, there are some online trophies that you do need to get for this. They're not. You just need a boosting partner, right? The servers somehow still work. So as long as you've got yourself a boosting partner on pretty much this or any of the other Dragon Ball games, you will actually be fine. What I do need to do, though, I do just want to pull up my PlayStation profiles so I can just take a look at what trophies I've got. I don't really know so I've popped 10 trophies, everybody. I mean, actually saying this, let me just share the screen. Why not? So in terms of the trophies earned, so we've won one event in the story battle, apparently, 'cause that's what you have to do when you boot up the game. There's a fight of Bardock that's pretty cool. Performing these clashes in a battle just happened because I was playing online boosting. Same with winning the world tournament. And then, as you can see here, fight a battle 1 time, 10 times, 30 times, and then collecting these titles. Probably Title King, getting 30 of these is probably the most the hardest achievement when it comes to rarity. And then just looking at the trophy list, unlocking all of the characters, fighting on all of the maps, it seems, summoning the dragons. I'm just gonna jump into it. I think there's a hero mode as well, so we get to create our own person, which is pretty cool. But I'm just gonna play it, see how we get on. Does it have a? I don't think it has a guide, does it? Yeah, no. The game doesn't have a guide, so we're just kind of going in blind to this. I guess. Anywho, let's get cracking with the gameplay. That's a bit of a trophy overview. Razfan, welcome in. Sorry I missed the message there. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Almost a weekend, everybody. We can enjoy ourselves because we got more of this coming up at the weekend. All right. Honestly, look at the background as well that I have for the PlayStation. It's so sick. All right. Here we go. It's kind of annoying because I want to be doing Dragon Ball Raging Blast online trophies as well, and for some bizarre reason, the disc that I brought from eBay doesn't work. So I'm gonna see if I can try and return it and then buy a disc from an actual secondhand shop. That's the first time playing a game from eBay that it's not worked, which kind of sucks. It's just got like an infinite loading screen. Obviously, with modern games, you don't really have to worry about discs not working because I'm pretty sure you could like graffiti a PS4 or PS5 disc and it'll still work. I think the only way for it not to work is if you scratch it, because like the disc reading is so good nowadays, right? Right, as much as I love the Dragon Ball intro, I'm not trying to be hit with a copyright strike. So if there's any music or weird things that happen in this stream when you're watching as a VOD, it's because I've been hit with a copyright strike, so I've had to maybe remove a bit of it. Hopefully the audio, maybe I'll turn it down like a smidge, maybe. Let me know how it goes. Right, so actually, I mean, saying that, I could probably just turn down the audio myself in this, the music at least. There we go, I've made it a little bit quieter. Brawler, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, the game kind of feels lifeless without with the music. So we've got story mode, which will take us through the Dragon Ball Z pretty much story. But we've got hero mode, which is where you experience the game as your own character. So you do the story mode, I believe, but as your own character. So let's just make our own character. Chat, should we let chat kind of decide what we make, or should I just... It may be hard to let chat decide, but... Right, so we've got a smaller kind of person, heavy type, melee ranges. That's kind of like Broly, isn't it? Probably being like really, really big. I feel like in this game, probably going for standard may just be the best thing to do. So I'm going to go for standard, I think. What should we call ourselves, chat? What shall we name our character? I'll come back to that, but think about what we want to name ourselves. That's very interesting. You can be every single colour you could possibly want, which is pretty lit. I'm trying to think, like, what colour isn't there in Dragon Ball? Like, I think probably like every character. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I went over to pink and I was thinking somebody from like the Ginyu squad is probably pink, aren't they? Obviously Piccolo's green. There's so many like different aliens as well, right? Let's just go with the base color. That's probably probably easier to do. Okay, so looking at the uniforms. Ooh. Ooh, you can dress as Broly. Damn. Call him after a vegetable. Okay, bet. What vegetable should we name our character though? That is the important question. This is going to be the 200th platinum I get, so the character that we're using needs to have a good vegetable name. Okay, so we've got... I'm going to go with the native outfit, I think. What colour is that? Okay. It's kind of a shame you can't have like black or white. I think like that would be really cool. It is a little bit boring, but I do think red actually looks the best. It's very... I kind of like the colour of that. What's that? What was that changing the colour for? Let's just leave that one. What's the logo? Oh, the logo. I can't really see that. Is it on the back? That's normally where Goku's mark would be, wouldn't it? Oh, I think it's like the tiniest little bit on the belt. Mate, those boots look so pony with the colour. Is it the gem? No, you can't even change the thing. I don't think we want a scouter. What's part 2? Oh, you can do the trousers. Oh, sweet. You know what, low key? I kind of want to... I like the red, but I kind of actually... I'm fucking with the purple right now. Let's see if we can get like a good like base colour to complement. I know yellow is probably the best one to complement purple, but... Do we go green? I did hear a shout about being named after broccoli, so... You're thinking orange, maybe? Problem is, the orange doesn't really orange. Like, it's such a... Like, it's literally like red, and then like a weird yellow and like orange colour. I think we go green. I think we do a bit of green, I think. Let's go the cocky voice. Right, what hair do we want? Wild hair, jeez, damn. I wonder if we can do transformations in this. That'd be pretty cool. Whoa, a bald Broly. Look, it's when you get Broly from Temu. look at him. Oh, sweet. So there's literally just 3 hair options. I mean, in fairness, I don't really know what I was really looking for, if I'm being completely honest. Oh wow, these are some really vibrant colours. Low key, right? Having like the... Oh, where was it? Like the pink. Like Goku black, kind of pink. That's actually kind of lit. I feel like nothing goes with our outfit. I think the logo probably would show more on the, like, it'd be like on the back of like Goku and things like that. Right. Hey Radic, welcome in. How are you doing? Saiyan names. Let's ask Google. Saiyan names generator maybe. Potato. Ginge. Brus for Brussels sprouts. Should we name ourselves Corn with a K, just like the band? I'm trying to think like what somebody suggested cum instead of cucumber. Nice. I'm just trying to be conscious like what ones haven't been used in the anime. We kind of want to be a unique character, don't we? So I want to Reddit forum and somebody was like Little Uzi. Goku's son. Larry, like celery. Thoughts on that? I quite like, right? I actually really like... Oh, how do I go? Oh, it's that one. Oh, no, we don't want that. Right. Reddit has spoken, and Reddit has decided our name. We're going to be named after spinach. So we're going to be called Spinish. What's our thoughts on that, chat? Are we vibing with that? Spinish as our name? The PS3 keyboard, the Zelda. Oh yeah, man. I actually love the PS3. I can appreciate it more now. Obviously at the time you're like, oh, PS3, but it's cool to go back to. Yeah, I'm definitely doing Broly vibes. There aren't many options in terms of outfits, and I actually really fuck with the Broly shit. Corn, maybe? Should we do Corn? Or do we like Spinish? I think Spinish is a pretty funny name, right? You just want Belgium to get hotter, Tyler to cold, but probably a tad worse when you are. Oh, mate, it's been proper, like, really cold in England. Like, whenever I've been, like, getting the train from the north back down to the south, it's been so brutal just stepping off of that train, especially down south, surprisingly. Like, the wind is proper bitter. Yeah, hotter weather, W vibes. It's not even necessarily like hotter weather. I think I just prefer it being lighter and brighter. It's definitely good. Anywho, we are now called Spinish after spinach, falling in line with the Dragon Ball Z trademark of naming things after vegetables. So let's go. We're starting our hero journey as Spinish. Alright, so this is kind of
where Goku lived. There's another Earth that
Like a
exists
parallel universe kind of shit.
Something unusual is happening there.
Let me know how the audio sounds, because it could get really really loud or not when it's fighting. I don't know how this is now. That's a pretty trippy background as well. I like that. Oh, I love mini games like this. See, this is the problem with how good technology is. Like, the games now load instantly, and you don't get to have fun on mini games. Bring back longer loading screens. I'm joking. Please don't. Right. Okay. I don't really know what the deal is here. We're gonna need to search for shit, but I don't know. Right, is this it? Wasteland, maybe? Actually, wait. See, I don't know if we need to find, like, the Dragon Balls and stuff before progressing. Like, I'm sure there's probably, like... Oh, look, the Cell games are here already. This is so bright as well, damn. Yeah, there's probably like loads of hidden secrets in this overworld. Oh yeah, look, there's... Let's go to West City actually instead of the Wastelands. This is an interesting start. Lots of memories just from loading screens. You reckon sprinting around the void in Assassin's Creed games, or the banger quotes on Skyrim and COD? Ah, especially, do you remember when you died on like Modern Warfare 2 and it just hit you with like the deepest quotes? I completely forgot about like the Assassin's Creed, just like that endless loop of mist. That is pretty sick. What? Wait, what? We're fighting a Cell Junior already? Okay, this is definitely a parallel universe. Spinach to the rescue! Let's go. Where is the person? Oh, they're there. Oh, for flip's sake, they're so tiny as well, I can't actually hit them. There we go, perfect finish in our first game. Let's go. I'm just going to turn the audio down a smidge because I think that may have been too loud. It took 15 seconds to win that battle, but a bit like me in bed. Discards. Yeah, oh wait. Oh yeah, discard. You love the old Dragon Ball Z mini game loading screens, like eating food or pulling swords out the ground. Do you remember the one with the Cybermen? Is it Cybermen, like the green things? I think they're Cybermen. The things that Nappa, like the things associated to him. Like you used to have to like mash the analog stick on PS2 and like they would grow up and out of the ground. Welcome in, Cat. Hope you're doing well. Right. So I've also forgotten the control scheme of this game because I played it like weeks ago when I popped those earlier trophies, so I should have probably actually done some training, but there's no time like the present. Welcome in, Darian. Glad you finished this game already. Yeah, I don't know, I'm in good spirit now, but I'm sure towards the end of it I may start hating the game a bit. I don't know. What's in training? Let's do some training actually. It probably makes sense if we buff our character as much as possible. Because the reason why people don't really like this game too much is that the combat system is basically a big game of rock paper scissors, I think, or a coin flip. Like it can be very brutal, sort of on the harder difficulties and like later on in the game. So especially with our own character, if we can buff them up as much as possible. Still stuff from the turkey you had last night. What was I saw the picture in the Discord, but I was like literally about to fall asleep and I forgot to ask. But what was you baking or cooking the turkey in, like around it? Is that just herbs? You didn't hate it, but the gameplay loop. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. To be fair, like I feel like any Dragon Ball gameplay loop probably gets boring pretty quickly, especially when you're having to like. I'd probably say base game is fine, but as soon as you're going for platinums and things like that, that's when it probably gets a little bit, you know, really really boring. Just trying to think how I do my special moves. I've completely... Does it tell me? Skill list. Oh, is it just up and down? So I know that you need to be at certain distances. So like now that my spirit's high, I may be able to do a move. No. So I feel like I need to... Oh, you need to go out into like the shooty range, the ranged attack mode. And then I think that lets you... I mean, the match is going to end here, but I think then that, like, when you're up, it then lets you do the... out of... No, your special moves. It's really confusing to do. I was having to learn how to do like some of the special moves when... Oh, look! Your real training starts here. We got a trophy. Let's go. I'm just going to take a wild stab and say that's for completing a training session. Welcome in, Dark Monkey. Good to see ya. It's been a minute. Oh, it was green beans. Oh, nice. I bet they tasted really yummy as well, mixing in with all of the juice. You're finishing up Battle of Z, but you still got to wait weekly for a certain card. They've got cards in Battle of Z on such an old game. Damn. That's going to be so sick, though, when you've got it cleaned up. I'm hoping... I have a copy of Raging Blast 1, and it doesn't work, so I've ordered another copy, and I'm hoping to get a boosting session. I met somebody on PlayStation Profiles that's keen to work for it together. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it comes in time, because obviously the weekend's the best time to grind, isn't it? You're gonna cook your dad in sparking. Damn, go easy on the old man. Go easy on him. Triangle combo builds the meter fastest. Okay, sweet. Thank you very much for the tip. You dare your son to beat you at sparking. He earned you an FPS, but you have him on fighters. I don't know. I reckon your son may come out of nowhere with a bit of skill on fighting games. Because, like, don't get me wrong, you do have to be somewhat good at fighting games, but I feel like 75% of the time you can get away with just button mashing. Do correct me if I'm wrong, people that play fighting games. Triangle. Oh, I missed the triangle. Whoops. You still have to go for Raging Blast 1, but what time zone are you in? Because the person that I'm going to be doing it with is in Eastern, I think. So, like, I was planning on doing it, like, 11 AM stroke, like, lunchtime, 12 noon, their time, like, Eastern. And I think for me in the UK, that translates to, like, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, which is, like, really doable for me. Central time zone. Is that just a few hours out of Eastern? I'm not very good with time zones. I'm assuming it's probably just an hour or few out. Maybe able to find a time. Maybe like probably on like the weekend. I keep like spamming it too much, so then I'm hitting square all the time instead of triangle. You once won a copy of Tekken 6 by button mashing at a game store local tournament. Really, Raddies? Oh, that's jokes. I mean, a win is a win, so you gotta get there how you get there. Yeah, I saw I actually turned my PlayStation on today, PlayStation 5, knocked the dust off of it, and saw there was an update for Call of Duty and Phasmophobia, so that's all updated now. So I'll probably be ready for a session at the weekend, maybe. Just a Wii session. You think I'm 3 to 5 hours ahead? Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Probably find the time to link up. Dependent on... I'm assuming you probably need to do, like, what? At least 100 games. Like, you probably still need that trophy for Rage and Blast. And I don't know how many titles you have, but it will be that one, won't it? Also, members, I'm thinking of a new emoji to drop. Slowly but surely, we are phasing out the Pepe frog. Is it Pepe? We are phasing out the frog, and we're just putting more Drake emojis into our exclusive emojis. And if anybody's seen the video of him at his penthouse suite, when like a drone pulls up on him and he's like throwing his like slider, I just feel like that would be the perfect. That would be a perfect emoji. So watch this space. I'm going to be adding a new emoji soon. No idea what I get rid of. Yeah, voice recognition in Phasmophobia will be pretty cool. I just think the frustrating thing for me with Phasmophobia is like it's so boring if you die, and obviously I'm quite the noob, so I die and then just have no one to speak to for ages. Right, I promise we'll stop doing training soon. I kind of like low-key just want to finish this training and then... Alright, I feel like I've done a move, maybe. Oh, they've read my move. Damn. Damn, son. Oh, you can use cursed items to revive people? That's really interesting. This is also probably quite possibly the worst gameplay ever, just because I don't really know the buttons yet, but it's a learning curve, everybody. It seems to be working so far, but Yamcha is always a little bit squishy, isn't he? Could you imagine the what if him and Bulma hooked up instead of Vegeta? How everything would be so different, eh? Earth Warrior Aura. Nice. We got that aura, chat. Aura! These mini games, they don't actually do anything, but they're so fun. Alright, how much more training have we got? I'm assuming all of the training needs to be done. Alright, 3 more to go. Three more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 more to go. When you finish Dragon Ball, you surprised that Goku married Chi-Chi and not Bulma? Yeah, I was gonna say, because they were like childhood friends, were they not? I've not actually seen Dragon Ball. I just feel like it's way too old for me to enjoy it. I don't know. I also don't really want to watch a kid Goku. I'll be the one changing the world. I like watching just Dragon Ball Z and onwards. I need to watch Dragon Ball Dharma, but I'm kind of just waiting for the English dub to be done for it. Unfortunately, like I've seen all of the stuff that happens as well, so like I'm not too phased about that. But yeah, as soon as I know what happens, I'm just like, I'll just wait for it to come in over to English. Have you been trying to get the Tekken 8 since your cousin got a PS5? Tekken 8 Platinum should be pretty easy, shouldn't it? You can do it in about like under 10 hours, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Kid Goku is super naive. Childlike innocence, as you say. Welcome in, Swag. You're new to the channel, and why am I playing your childhood? That's a good question. Surprisingly, I did not play this game in my childhood. I didn't know this game existed, funnily enough. Seeming as I liked the Budokai games on PS2, right? Like, big fan of those. And I had no idea that this existed on PS3. I think growing up as a kid, I also wasn't really too self-aware of like all of the games. Like, I didn't realize how many Dragon Ball games there were available on PS3. I literally thought it was Raging Blast. What are the other ones? Raging Blast. I feel like there's a one with a white cover as well. Or was that on PS2? What are the... I'm curious now to know the Dragon Ball Z games on PS3. Dragon Ball Z games PS3. Yo, what the fuck is happening here? Why is Goku just randomly spawned? That's not fair. The one I'm thinking of, chat, as well, by the way, is Burst Limit. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, I knew. And Raging Blast were the ones that I played growing up on PS3. But I didn't really play like too much on PS3. I was mainly PS2 when it came to Dragon Ball games. But yeah, there's a crazy amount of games, more than I thought. Like, I didn't know there was a second Raging Blast game. I didn't know there was like a Battle of Z game. Like, it's nuts. Oh, don't hit me with that, bro. Alright, so this is the rock, paper, scissors shit. Oh, it worked. Did it work? Oh, damn, it did. I need to work out again how to do the moves. Maybe it's because I've not learned any skills yet. I can't really do too many like ranged special attacks. Oh, they actually dubbed some of it on Crunchyroll. Because whenever I've looked, I've checked on Netflix. I know it's on both, which I think is also a pretty big W, having Dragon Ball on Netflix. Like, what? You still love Hyperdimension series on SNES. I can't lie, I don't really know what Hyperdimension is, Cap. They had a Dragon Ball GT game on PS1. What? No way. Really? I also love our character name, by the way, being Spinish. Such a funny name. You was 13 when you played this. Damn, and you're now 27. Haven't aged a bit. Do you still have a PS3 swag? Are you able to like still experience these? I want to say absolute classics, but I don't like. Yeah, again, this gets a bad name of being the worst Dragon Ball game. But we're investigating to see. Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I wonder what that looked like on PS1. That must have been so crazy having a Dragon Ball game on PS1. It must have been just so basic. Because I think of how cool like the Budokai games looked. Like, I thought they were obviously they were quite revolutionary, but especially as a kid, I was like, this is the shit. I'm not looking forward to separate game, but I do plan and hope on doing Raging Blast. And there's one trophy where you need to destroy like every single thing in each map against the computer, and the computer can't destroy any of it. So it's like, I think it does stack from multiple games. So if you just played a lot, you may actually get it from hopefully maybe playing hundreds of games. But I just think, what a crazy trophy, having to like destroy every stone or whatever they have in the map. Like, when I get to Raging Blast, that's definitely going to make me go crazy. I will assume that this definitely gets harder, because at the minute it's just spamming square. It's not the most effective thing, but it's working. Again, I probably should have checked out like the tutorial stuff again. So I think it says down on the stick for... I think it's like down to the special move. Oh hey Krillin, how's it going, Brew? Your first PlayStation console was PS4, so unfortunately back in the day most anime games were exclusive to PlayStation. You was born into a house that reached Xbox. Yeah, I was... obviously I don't have any siblings, so my house never had anything. My uncle was quite the gamer though, so he had like every console, and then basically I'd go to his or my nan's house, and like I'd just go to his room, and like he literally had every single console possible, so I'd just play on whichever ones I wanted to, and then eventually like if I really liked one, then I'd ask my mum like, can I get one at Christmas? So I had a PS2. That was like my first, well, I think probably my first console technically would be like a Tamagotchi, right? But no, it would have been like a Game Boy Advance was probably my first little console, handheld should we say, different things. But yeah, had a PS2, then went to Xbox 360, sold that because I got motion sickness with a 360. Then sold the 360, went to Nintendo Wii, because that was popping off like 2012 or whenever that was relevant, and then sold that and got a PlayStation 3, and I've just been PlayStation ever since. Like I think, I'm trying to think when I got a PlayStation 3. I think my trophy on PlayStation profiles goes back to maybe 2010, so probably around 2010 I started playing PS3. I don't know how old I would have been, maybe like 11 I think, maybe 10 or 11, I can't really remember. But yeah, not like anybody else, but that's my history of gaming. But yeah, more so on the point, it does appear that a lot of the anime games were on PlayStation. Like Xbox really sort of doubled down on like Halo and like other kind of, I don't know what the word is for what like Xbox, like the exclusive were back then for Xbox. They were like, was it like Viva Pinata, kind of like fun games? They were like doing shooter games, like more adult-y stuff, weren't they? And obviously like kind of like chill party games almost, maybe. You got 500 total trophies today, Harriet. What on earth did you play stroke pop to get 500 trophies? That is fucking insane. Congratulations though. I'm hoping there's some platinums in there, right? The great 2011 outage got you into trophies. Is that when PS3 got hacked by Lizard Squad? Because that was a very depressing time. That was honestly like the longest. Even though, was it something like 21 days that PSN was down? Technically not actually that long when you deep it, right? But as a kid, I think it happened during summer holidays. And man, I was just depressed. I would turn on my console like multiple times throughout the day, hoping that it fixed. And like, do you know when like a disc wouldn't work back in the day, or like something wouldn't load, and like you'd just turn away and be like, oh, I hope it loads because I don't care. The whole nonchalant gimmick. I would do that with the PS3 when it was obviously down, and it just never worked. And then randomly one day it came back, and I was the happiest you could ever be. Over like 2 months, but you did get 2 plats and 1 100%. Ooh, nice. What are the platinums that you got? Yeah, and the reward was between Infamous and Burnout Paradise. See, I'm pretty sure. Hold up a sec. Let me. I'm using a PS5 controller, so I need to switch to a DualShock 3 to dashboard. I somehow played Infamous, but I don't think I claimed it, because all of these games are the ones that I owned. I think I claimed Burnout. Like, I think I got these from Plus. These games here. I don't even have Burnout on here. Maybe it was Infamous. I don't know. Or maybe I claimed something else as the free game. Oh no, it's Spec Ops. I probably claimed Spec Ops maybe. I don't know. Because I picked up a bunch of... I've been picking up like a bunch of games recently. And I picked up Infamous and Infamous 2, right? And I just wanted to check that the discs worked, because I said earlier that the Dragon Ball Raging Blast disc wasn't loading the game in. So I was like, shit, I better check all of these other games that I've brought from various places to hope that they work, and then I can, obviously I'm not going to play them now, but send them back if necessary, or try to. And I put Infamous 1 into the console, and it, like, I don't know why, but it didn't pop any trophies, but you know when you pop a trophy and it brings it to the top of your PlayStation list? It did that for Infamous for some reason. I'm just trying to think why I would have ever played the first one and not finished it. So, interesting bit of lore there. Close to getting 5 to 7 platinums. Oh, nice. You was the first in the family to rep a Nintendo by owning the GameCube, but the root of it started with Dreamcast. Your brother owned the Dreamcast, and 4-year-old you was obsessed. Damn. I don't think I had a GameCube. Oh, wait, did I have a GameCube? I don't know, actually. Oh, hello. Hello, Android 16. I'm loving this fit. This is drip season. I definitely know that my uncle had a GameCube, and I remember playing, was it Mario Sunshine, the thing where you just basically do Power Wash Simulator, you just go around cleaning shit or spraying stuff. I can't really remember. I played that, one of the Mario Party games, a little bit of Zelda. Pokemon Stadium was pretty lit. I played a Medal of Honor on GameCube as well. Completely forgot about that, but I just assume every sort of console that I played that was my uncle's, it just merges into one. If you say your first console, you're old as hell. You're not that old, Cat. You're still young. Astro Playroom 100% and Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Oh shit! I actually want to try out one of the Ghostbusters games. It looks pretty interesting. Also, chat, vibe check. How's the audio sounding? Is the game too loud? Is it okay? Let me know. Let me know. You can't wrap your head around the fact that we didn't use Skype and Discord, your mates. You just dip in when they switch. Mate, it's fucking jokes, isn't it? Because obviously Xbox 360 had party chat, so all of my friends could actually speak to each other. And then me and my other best mate had PlayStation 3s. So we were the pioneers of PlayStation back in secondary school. And the only time that we would hear each other, because we used to play FIFA together, like FIFA 11 or something, we'd literally hear each other, like, whenever the game connected and we loaded in with our teams onto the pitch, we'd hear each other for maybe about 5 minutes, half time, hear each other for another 5 minutes, and then like we maybe mid-sentence and it would just cut out because the game would disconnect because it was finished, and then we'd have to join back another game just to carry on speaking. Obviously on COD it wasn't too bad because you just had like the pre-game lobbies as well. But yeah, it's definitely crazy, the like Skype and Discord and things like that. It's so cool how it's all connected now. But kind of like almost ruins it, because I feel like, I'm not saying trash talk is a good thing, but it was definitely like really, I don't know, it was like a fun time when PS3 and Xbox 360 are out, and like you'd get like the Call of Duty lobbies and things like that. I know it's kind of like a split opinion because it could be classed as like bullying or just like not nice things, but I don't know, a bit of trash talk can never hurt anybody, right? Is the Atari 2600. I'm not too familiar with like the Atari consoles, or any of the older ones, to be honest, like SNES and things like that, Dreamcast. He's only working on Predator Hunting Grounds on 4 and 5. Oh, nice. Some also popped on the PS5 version. Oh, I see. The GameCube was a great console, very, very goated console, I think. So underrated. There was a period of time where I did consider actually buying one again, like on the second-hand market now. I think it's a very cool relic to have. Kyle, welcome in. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, so the reason why I couldn't do any skills is because I just didn't blimmin' have any, that's why. The interesting thing is there's probably going to be a really mean trophy where we need to unlock everything. So I don't know how we're going to do that. I feel like we need to be kind of smart in what we do. What does Earth Warrior Aura do? Oh, it's just a theme. Nice. Alright, action skill. Yumptia. Do we really want to use his fighting style? Probably not, but okay. Customize supers. So ultimate attack is square and down. Can only be used during Spirit High. When's this? Spirit Gauge. Activate after moving into melee. Okay. And blast range. Okay, so the one that goes down is melee range. Okay. Maybe we can actually start doing some moves, potentially. What's our status? Pretty low. You still remember your first Dragon Ball Z game because the transition, you was watching Dragon Ball Z and ultimately transformed into an anime fan. First DBZ game was Boo's Fury on the Game Boy. I remember. I think I played. Was it Legacy of Goku? There's like 3 games on the Game Boy, right? I played like the first one. I remember like going to the shop and like buying it from Woolworths. If anybody's from the UK, that used to be like a department store, maybe Woolworths. Used to call it Woolies. But yeah, I remember getting it from there, and like, it's so crazy, like thinking of Game Boy games because they came in like cardboard boxes pretty much. Like they're so easy to get like battered, aren't they? And I know mine probably was. But yeah, I remember playing that. I wasn't ever very good at it, but I remember the music sticking out a lot in that Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball Z game, whichever one I played. I think it was Goku's Legacy.
To change the world, his journey of training.
Change the world. We're listening. Hey, what's he doing here?
What are you doing here?
He said the thing. What are you doing here? I didn't even realize he was going to say that.
I'm Captain Ginyu, and this is our special fighting pose.
Oh, Captain Ginyu. From that Ginyu Force.
I love how we're just called Spinach. Good old spinach we are.
Should have said so.
That's not what I meant. But if I were the leader, I suppose I could join you.
Huh? You think you'd be a better captain than me?
See, this is I love this has got like a what if storyline. It's very much like Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. I'm sure there's other Dragon Ball games that may have this what if thing, but pretty jokes. Yeah, I remember, I think I probably got into Dragon Ball by watching the anime growing up. I remember just seeing it on Cartoon Network at various points, and like, I never really knew what was going on, because it was obviously watching TV back then, you never really knew what season or episode things were. It's not laid out on TV how it was. But yeah, I remember like watching parts of it at home, but I'd always go to my nan's and like she would always seem to have it, and she'd like record it on the VHS tapes as well. I think I remember like watching, I don't think I really saw the Frieza stuff. I think I probably started watching maybe around the Cell saga, and then like I remember watching like a lot of the Majin Buu stuff, like a lot of that. Yeah, GameCubes are pretty durable, aren't they? Very strong console. Yeah, I mean, as a kid though, I didn't really know the difference. I just saw a character that looked really cool, and you know, just went from there. I think that's probably why I love Future Trunks so much. I probably saw him. He was probably one of the first characters I saw. It's probably where I may have picked it up about. I don't know. I mean, say what you will, but the Saiyan saga is pretty boring in comparison to the rest of it, I find. Frieza saga is pretty cool, I will say that, but I don't know. I think it may be controversial, but I think I like the Boo saga the most. And I know people like dislike that one heavy. What's chat? What's your favorite saga in Dragon Ball Z? I feel like if I was able to watch it all chronologically, I may have like different like viewpoints on it. So I could imagine watching Goku go Super Saiyan just out of nowhere. That probably would have blown fucking minds. Adult, child, whatever age you were, like that. If I saw that, that would have probably been sick. First Dragon Ball Z game on home console is Burst Limit. Now, you always used to say Burst Limit for whatever reason, maybe because it was easier. I don't know if I played Burst Limit. I may have played it a little bit. I just remember the games on PlayStation 3 were like really bad in comparison to the PS2 games.
Collect all 7 to get a wish granted.
Think you're making good progress of 5 games, but that is pretty good to be fair. Especially 5 games as well. 30% is like a decent chunk. You're almost halfway.
The young man found a Dragon Ball.
Sparking Zero, sometimes call it sparkling. To be fair, I do the same. It's basically the same word, right? Sparkling, Sparking Zero. Yeah. Alright, we got a W there. Let's go. Hey! I'm gonna change the world! You saw it live when it first aired in the States. Yeah, I bet it blew your mind. Fucking what? They probably left it on like a really big cliffhanger, didn't they? Because like I just remember throughout like the entire. Oh, Master, please teach me. I've no. Oh wait, is that because we got a Dragon Ball? Let's go. I think that's what that's for. It's so difficult getting trophies on PlayStation 3 because it's just looking at the list takes so long to do because it has to sync. But yeah, like they strung out like that Frieza section for like so many I mean like anything, didn't they? But like the amount of filler and stuff just what is it like? Does the battle take 2 minutes or 20 minutes or something like that? But they've obviously made like 2 hours worth of episodes over like such a short period of time in general as well. Some of the fillers were good, some weren't so good. Am I asking what your first? Yeah. I was saying like, what are people from the anime? Like, what's people's favorite saga, or the first? You could say both. Obviously, I said mine were like where I think I jumped in. But yeah, you can say your first saga that you saw, and then also your favorite. Either or. It's supposed to take 5 minutes. Yeah, that's right. And it just went on for so much longer when Namek is just fucking blowing up. I was going to say, I wouldn't stress too much, Harry. You'll get there getting them over 30%. Or other games over 30% and higher. First one you watched was episode 1 with Raditz. Oh, yeah. Proper OG. Proper OG. Man, TV back in the day was just something else, wasn't it? Okay, let's go down here. Apparently we can go down here. You've barely watched any anime, Kyle? It depends though. Like, are you interested in anime? Because, like, if you are, I could definitely recommend some, like, good, easy watches. Like, nothing like One Piece, which is like 1,000 episodes. Like there's plenty of good animes that are like bite sized that are really good to maybe get you into it. A little bit of Dragon Ball and the first season of Sword Art. Yeah. Oh shit, this is gonna be awkward. Right, I think I remember seeing people actually just crashing out on this. I'm pretty sure this is really hard. Brew, let me dodge. Oh, you motherfucker. I definitely should have stat padded before this. Oh, I fucked it. How did I mess up a QTE? I love QTEs. Okay, you can actually just spam it quickly, that's fair. Controversial opinion, but I actually really like QTEs. I know some games overdid it more than others, but I'm actually a fan of them. I feel like if people want to, or if developers want to increase people's attention spans in games again... Okay, I think this is where it gets hard. You'd add QTEs back into games because, I don't know, I find myself guilty of it. Not always paying attention to a game properly, and like just going on my phone. Yeah, okay, yeah, we got cooked. How the fuck do we do any damage in that section? Damn. It's always the apes. It's always apes in Dragon Ball games that I really get stuck on. But going back to Sword Art Online, I watched part of the first season and stopped because whenever, like, towards the end of season 1, it just got really, like, stupid, I thought. It was really good before then. Assassination Classroom is quite a fun anime to watch if you're looking for something a bit goofy. Mash Magic and Muscles as well is a pretty funny one. Pretty light-hearted. If you like Harry Potter, it's kind of like that. Your first Dragon Ball Z was the Boo Saga because I played Boo's Fury. And then you watch the complete Boo Saga on YouTube. Oh, what a time being able to watch things on YouTube like that. I remember being in school and I would type in like Super Saiyan like 500 and just see like a character with like really long blonde hair down to their bum. Obviously just a made up illustration that someone's done. Yeah, One Piece doesn't have that many episodes, right? I'll watch it at some point. I'll get there. It's just a very big commitment when there's other animes that can be watched, you know? Oh, the fact I got hit by that sucks. Sorry, chat. I will try and get you in a second. This is just a quite stressful fight. Hey, not the biggest TV watch. You did try getting into some anime with a free version of Crunchyroll between filler and ads. Yeah, no. Crunchyroll is probably one of the worst, like, free websites to try and watch anime on. Oh, is that what we had to do? Oh, why wasn't it not letting us do this before? Was it because we were getting hit? That probably was why. Oh shit. I was gonna say Crunchyroll normally is actually really, I find it really cheap. It's like $3.99 or $4.99. So just in terms of price, it's like one of the cheaper subscriptions I have. I always think about cancelling it because I definitely don't watch enough anime, but it's like so cheap. It's like I just let it slide. Surely he's got to be done soon. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The red health just scares me a lot. Oh. Oh, was that avoidable or not? Oh, that QC didn't give us a lot of time. Was that enough? Did I do enough? Oh, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Doink. That's a pretty good move. Where did we learn that? Did we do it? Did we defeat Great Ape?
I'll give you credit for that.
Let's go. I'm pretty sure that people... I could be wrong, actually, but I'm pretty sure people say that's a really difficult fight to do. Growing in power. Trophy unlocked. Awesome. I don't know if people get stuck on that one or if I'm just really that good. Favorite saga is the Namek saga. Greatest tactical build-up villain, Emperor. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Frieza one is, like... It is pretty good, to be fair. I mean, they're all good sagas, aren't they? It just boils down to like the tiny little bit of personal preference of like the things you prefer the most. You did watch the live action One Piece on Netflix. I've not actually seen the live one action, the One Piece live action. I think I'd just prefer to watch the anime, but I hear rumours of them apparently remaking it. Because it's really hard to watch something on a 4:6 screen because it's got like the black borders. It's really difficult to like focus. Yeah, I guess it's handy always having access to Crunchyroll, because there normally is like a lot of things out that I could watch. It's just I always find myself doing other things or watching other things though. Oh nice, we've got... Let's do some more training, shall we? Let's do the Captain Ginyu. Apologies if this is boring to do the training. I'm sure the story... I don't know where the story bit is, but... I was going to say, isn't Garlic Jr.? That's like GT, isn't it? I think. Is that GT? GT is technically not canon, am I right? Just wait until you watch, I'm not going to spoil it, but just wait till you watch Dragon Ball Dharma, everybody. I thought Baby Vegeta was quite cool from GT. I was seeing you, your wife and daughter, we already pay for so many services, and all the Crunchyroll is cheap, you don't want to commit costs. Yeah, no, 100%. It's one of those things where it's like, if you're already paying for everything else, just don't bother. As well, I don't condone piracy or things like that, but I know a lot of people tend to watch, especially anime, not through Crunchyroll or by other means. But yeah, it is super expensive, just like every streaming service. Like, they do add up, don't they? Like, I just recently cancelled my Disney Plus because I was like, I'm not paying that amount of money, it's ridiculous. I'll maybe pick it up for a month or two on an offer just to watch like Daredevil, and then just get rid of it again. Because I barely, like, I go through a phase where I'll watch like a TV show on Disney Plus, like New Girl or Modern Family. And to be fair, they've got a good amount of anime on Disney Plus. I will give it to them. They've got like all of Bleach as well, which is pretty cool. Like, I could make the most of it, but I just don't. Like, I'm a really weird consumer when it comes to videos or media. Like, I'll go through phases of watching YouTube before bed and just be into that, and then I'll find a TV series and be hooked on that. Like, the last show I watched properly was probably like Dexter, and I've not really started anything big since. Obviously there's been like animes here and there. This game inspired the Xenoverse series as well. Their custom. Oh shit! Did it? That's actually pretty cool. Actually, I can kind of yeah. I can kind of. It makes sense seeing Xenoverse kind of customization like feed into this. Record of Ragnarok on Netflix. That's the one with like the gods that fight, right? I've heard mixed things about that. I've heard like it's kind of like some of it's good, but then it's pretty boring as well. Hey, welcome back in, Darian. You had a client come in. What do you if you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Like what kind of clientele do you have come in? Yeah, Netflix is super expensive now. To be fair, right? Do you know the cheapest tier of Netflix of adverts? For some reason, when I was streaming something at my girlfriend's, she has her account, but then she's also got like Netflix installed on like a TV box, like Sky TV, and it wasn't working streaming it like through one mean. So then we like logged into the other one, and that had like just I think it was like a free one, and it had adverts, but it honestly wasn't that bad. It was literally like I don't know, like an Amazon Prime ad. Like it was really quick, so I would be tempted to downgrade Netflix and just accept ads. Yeah, I had Hulu for 1 month. I watched a lot of Below Deck and then just got rid of it because I watched all of it. And like, because you needed to like have the membership to watch some of the things, it wasn't free. Yeah, last I checked, Bleach was on Disney. I like added it to my list and everything to watch, and then never watched it. Again, that was like one of the first things I saw as a kid growing up was like the intros of Bleach. I'd always like watch it with my uncle. And then he like got so far ahead, he was watching the Japanese subs of it, and he was like, "You can come in and watch it," but he's like, "I'm not explaining to you what happens." He's like, "I was literally just in the room watching the fight scenes and not understanding." I think there's Bleach on Netflix. Oh really? You got Disney, Netflix, Amazon, Spotify, and obviously PS Plus. Yeah, that's quite a lot of services. I think Netflix is like. Netflix and Amazon. I think Amazon more so for the free delivery or next day delivery. I like Prime Video, give or take. There's like a couple of good things on there, but it's nothing crazy. Spotify's good, yeah. I don't really like. I do use it and make the most of it, but like I don't listen to music as much as I used to, opposed to like when I'd actually be like commuting and things, because like working from home and things like that, and like not really going out as much as I used to. Don't really have a need to listen to music as much. All you need is Netflix and Crunchyroll. Pretty good combination, to be fair. Crunchyroll basically has everything, doesn't it? Oh, you've got Peacock? I was going to say, I think that may have just come to the UK. I'm not 100% sure. I was going to say, I'm kind of jealous of America in the sense of streaming, because you get like a few more different services. Like Hulu's a lot bigger, because like Hulu for us is integrated with Amazon Prime, and it lets you watch some of the reality shows, but I think in America it's just like its own thing, isn't it? Same with Peacock, same with is it Paramount Plus? Like I know these have started slowly filtering over to the UK, but they're probably not as good. Yeah, I watched a lot of Below Deck on Prime Video, and then I wanted to watch like more of it, and the more stuff of it was on Hulu, so I did like a trial and stuff. You've got a Bleach game for PS3, but you want to watch the anime before you play it. There's a lot of anime to watch, dude. I wonder what... Maybe you could watch, like, parts of the anime, then play the game, because surely the game probably only covers, like, a small section of it, if it even covers the sort of canon story. Do you reckon you'd go for the platinum for Bleach on PS3? Because I have a feeling that would be very hard, like probably like I don't know, like a 9 or 8 out of 10. Did Amazon Prime for free? Yeah, I think free delivery is like the big one for me on Amazon Prime. But you know what? It's just I could just learn a little bit of patience, you know, and just wait 3 days for a delivery. Probably would make more sense, wouldn't it? I know you get like Amazon Music as well. You think you get like some stuff to do with books as well. Oh, we just found a hairstyle. Hey, that's pretty sick. I didn't know we could get more hairstyles. How do I look? Hey, we got a trophy for it. Can we customize ourselves as well? It's probably not as good as a haircut as the one we have, but... It would be nice if I could see like the unlocked stuff. Because it's 3%, let's just assume there's 3 things in there. Oh no, there's only 2. We've got 2% here, is there another one? I really want to get rid of the Yamcha fighting type. I only got Sony Pictures Core at the moment because it's free. You can get a Sony thing through PS Plus. That's pretty sick. I'm kind of disappointed Sony haven't done more with Crunchyroll and Funimation, like that just whole thing. Because I preferred streaming anime on Funimation. I feel like it looked a lot cleaner. And Crunchyroll didn't look the best. It's almost like when they merged together, I kind of hope that the Funimation like UI system transferred to Crunchyroll. Like Crunchyroll has got a lot better for it, but you definitely will. But you've heard it's a grind, and you have other games that. Yeah, it's always the case, isn't it? There's always just another game that needs to be finished up or played. But what a time to be alive, where we're all, you know, playing and like having games to play, opposed to there not being anything to play at all. Yeah, I prefer. I don't read that many books, but when I do prefer buying it in like buying a book. I think I've made, not excluding the entire Demon Slayer manga collection that I've got. We won't count them as books. How many books do I have? 1, 2. I think there's 3 or 4 books on my shelf, and then I think there's probably like a couple scattered under my bed and other places. I'd say maybe I own about 10 books, maybe. Which isn't many. It's quite bad. You enjoy Dragon Ball for what it is. It's best to keep it simple, less stress to the brain. Very true. Very, very true. Less is more. You're currently reading Fourth Wing. I have no idea what that is, unfortunately. A good analogy, the what is and the what isn't. Very thoughtful that analogy there. Swag. I like it. Demon Slayer's second favorite anime beyond DBZ. Damn, really? I've just started watching is it the training arc? Just started watching that one because it's, I know it's been out for ages, and it's obviously kind of filler, isn't it? But I almost want to get to the point where I'm hyped for Demon Slayer again, like I was, sort of like entertainment arc, and then I just want to continue blitzing through the anime manga and just see what happens. I maybe should have like doubled down on JJK instead though, because that's like popping off, and I still think about season 2 daily. Of course, as well, if you are new around here, don't forget to drop a like. It does help me out, and subscribe. And if you want to become a member of the community, why not join the Discord? It is the pinned comment in the chat, and it's also in the description as well. If you're looking to meet other trophy hunters, that's the place to be. Oh, this little Cell Junior's doing me in. Fourth Wing is like a chick flick version of a book in a fantasy series. Oh, I see. Kind of interesting. Hey, Flash, welcome in, dude. It's actually going good. I'm not very good at the fighting of it. I feel like I just need to kind of level up and stuff, but it's going well. I'm enjoying it. So high, you finished it twice? Damn. Yeah, I do like Demon Slayer. I'm excited for the Demon Slayer game. They're making like a second one, aren't they? Like the Chronicles, which will be really cool to see. Because like, I think in terms of anime games, obviously I've not played many of them. Like I don't know, Dragon Ball Z definitely counts, but the Demon Slayer game, the Chronicles, like one of the great, better anime games I've played. Had a little bit of everything. It's a shame that the Jujutsu Kaisen game didn't play like the Demon Slayer one did, and it was just so empty. I've never watched JoJo No Volt. Never really watched it. I feel like you need to have like, it's an acquired taste, isn't it, to get into JoJo? I've just been watching Solo Leveling at the minute. I'm not all the way caught up yet. I think I'm like 2 episodes off being fully caught up, but that's pretty hype. Jin Woo, what a character. Like the aura on that guy, he has got a set of bollocks on him. You platinumed all of the Demon Slayer games? Nice. How many are there? There's obviously the Chronicle one that I'm referring to. There's also like the party game one, like the board game one, right? I keep looking at that and like I'm waiting for it to go cheap enough before I buy it, but I don't really know what the platinum journey's like. I assume it's probably just like a bit of grindiness, right? Oh, we got. Oh, okay, we're getting more costumes. That's pretty cool. Becoming fashion aware. Ooh, it's got trophies for fashion. One would assume you just fly around the overworld like this and then search for things. I think that's probably a strat that I maybe should have done. Fight a game and a party one. Yeah, I need to try the party one. You say you enjoy it? Did it with your fiance? That sounds pretty sick actually. I wonder if I could convince my girlfriend to play it. It's basically like Mario Party, isn't it? The Demon Slayer one. Why is this on fire? Right, that one looks kind of serious. Let's go down here. It doesn't look so serious here. Oh no, don't say we're taking part in the tournament. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not what I wanted to do. Dependent on the difficulty, world tournaments can actually be very hard. I remember, was it Budokai 1 to get the platinum in the HD collection? Doing the tournaments on like the hardest difficulty was a fucking struggle. What about Girls and Panzer? I've not heard of that. Is that good? Where can I find that if so? You need to be by Barbie because of Black Ops 3. Why Barbie? There are a couple of Barbie games that do look lit in fairness.
You may begin. It looks like we're going through.
Probably hoping for a ring out on this, if I'm completely honest. No idea how to do it. Girls and Panzer looks quite good. I'll have to take a look at it. Oh, you failed a challenge? Whoops. There could be worse games that you buy. I think Barbie is like an acceptable one to get. Is it the one on PS3? The one that Mystic Platinum? Or is it no, one of the newer ones? I think it's a PS5 one, isn't it? PS5 one. Funnily enough, I feel like that may be out of stock in the UK. I feel like whenever I've seen it, not like I was actively going to buy it, but so looking at the skill list, when we're in melee range, oh wait, right, yes, we need to get that boost on the, yeah, I remember now. It's actually so difficult trying to get the your level of ki charged up in order to actually do an attack on somebody. It's like they need a lot of health. I think going from the tip earlier, triangle was meant to boost it. I just can't seem to land the triangle. Yeah. I got you wanting to play Sparking Zero. Hey man, do it. I think for me, I knew it was always going to happen, but as soon as I finished Sparking Zero, I was like, yeah, happy to delete this now. Had my fun with it. Oh shit, yeah, you're doing RE7, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, finish up RE7 and obviously Phasmo. I can't believe you're Prestige 8, that's such a high level, and then there's just me that's probably still level 0. You can press square to begin the combo, but when it gives you the option, choose triangle. Yeah, the problem is though, because I'm spamming circle, I don't get to tap triangle in enough time. I think what I need to do is work out how many hits, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just hit triangle. I think that's what I just need to work out in the muscle memory. Alright. Is that Bardock or Turles? Is it Bardock? Or Turles? Bardock. Hate Sparkling Zero doesn't have more content. I mean, didn't they add the superhero shit with Orange, Piccolo, and Ultimate Grey-haired Wolf Beast Gohan? Didn't they add that stuff in? I don't think it was worth the money. It was charging like £20 or dollars for like a couple of skins. I remember Triangle. Look at Darian coming in clutch here with the fucking reminder for the triangle tip. That has literally boosted up more of our, I don't know what the word is, juice to let us do special attacks. Okay, so it seems to be the 5 combo, so hit it 5 times. There we go. Appreciate the tip, thank you. Now we can actually see some special moves in action, everybody, instead of me just mashing square. It also does help though when the opposition has more health. We were fighting some kind of squishy people before, weren't we? Ooh, Jedi Survivor for your 150th Platinum. Interesting. What are your other milestones? Remind me, Volt. What have you got for like 100, for 50, 75? Because maybe if they're Star Wars related, continue with that. If not, I don't know. Like my 175th was Sparking Zero, and then my 200th was going to be this game. Now we just have to sit in the spin cycle. Batman, Asylum, Red Dead 2. Yeah, I guess it's a range. Yeah, you probably could do Jedi Survivor. Depends what else you're playing at the minute.
Terrifying damage! This must be some kind of spiritual concentration! Here I go! One fighter has lit up! Some great energy seems to be building! This is bad news! Just getting started!
To be fair, I don't think that's my ultimate attack, but at least we've actually seen a special move, everybody. I think you need to be in the air to do the ultimate attacks. One underwhelming way to win. Your first was Kakarot, but you think your 100th is going to be GTA. Oh, GTA 4. Nice. That'll be a really good one to get. The online for GTA 4, just anybody that has that just has my like utmost respect. And obviously the base game as well is pretty crazy. Getting all of the trophies for that. You want milestones? How is a Cyberman into the final? This makes no sense. Milestones are things you watch or play. Yeah, that's what I tend to try and do when I've started paying attention to trophy hunting. I'd say like my 100th milestone was like one that I knew. And like knew what I wanted for it. And obviously the subsequent ones following after that are somewhat planned. Oh, I hit square too much. Whoopsie. So by completing this world tournament and winning it, I think you would normally get a trophy, but I've already done that because I played some online games to clean up the online. To just like, I think it's important whenever playing an older game to make sure that that you do like the online stuff. So like the first call of action was I did the first thing when I got this game was I found a boosting partner, did the multiplayer, and then I just knew that no matter how difficult the single player stuff is, it's not going to be as difficult as trying to matchmake on a game that's over probably 15 years old now. You hit a trophy milestone today after you beat RE7 in under 4 hours. Oh, nice. Congrats. Oh, they got me. 200th trophy will be Red Dead Redemption 1. Damn. Very good one to have. Oh shit. Get out the way. So I'm pretty sure like those things that just popped up with all of the different buttons, I think there's trophies related to doing all of them so many times within battles, but they'll just come naturally as well. How can I beat this little fella? They're definitely trying to explode on me. There we go, GG's. Yeah, online trophies do be very annoying. Oh, Resident Evil Reverse is... Oh, isn't there just one server up for that game, and it's the North American servers, I'm pretty sure. That's the Resident Evil game that John Callum just platinumed, right? So we just won the World Tournament, so in theory that would be a trophy, as I said before, but I've already done it because I've done it online, but I wasn't recording. I did get Point Getter though, so nice. we take them. Online co-op trophies. It depends if the game's good. Like, I think Far Cry, it's really annoying having to go online just to do co-op missions. I agree with those, but like, for instance, if you can get a game in co-op like Resident Evil 5 or 6, I think co-op like that's kind of fun, like where you've actually got like people to play it with. But if it's just a single player game and it's added online, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I definitely gave up on a lot of trophies like ages ago just because they had the co-op element. Like, I remember doing pretty much all of the Far Cry games but never being able to do the co-op stuff, and then eventually I just had 2 PS4s and like a PS5, so I was able just to boost it with like my second account. Welcome in, Salad. No GT for PS1 is... Oh, what, Dragon Ball GT on PS1's the worst game? That doesn't have a platinum trophy, though, so does it count? I also wasn't aware that GT had a PS1 game until Kat in the chat mentioned it earlier. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on it. I feel like low-key, the community could actually love this game, and it's just a few people that have put a bad name for it, but we're here to investigate. You always do co-op in Far Cry, really? I just see it as such a single player game, so I just don't even recognise it as co-op. I'm pretty sure like the latest Far Cry probably would be quite good in co-op though. Alright, I'm just kind of like searching about, seeing if there's any like collectibles or things we can get, because probably want to get everything, you could argue. It seems like there's a battle going on here. Let's see what's popping. Ah, the Fall Guys Platinum, yeah, let's not speak about that. That's honestly just a crazy one. I know it's kind of got a little bit easier, but yeah, it's a bit nuts. If you are just joining for the first time, welcome in, welcome in. I stream most days, most weeks as well, and at the minute we're in our PS3 era. If you're looking to join a Discord community, it's in the description, my Discord, or the pinned comment in the live chat. I would love to have more people join the community of like-minded trophy hunters. And maybe there's somebody playing a game that you're looking to boost or something like that, you may find. And as well, chat, how many likes are we on? That's the real question. How many likes are we on, and how many likes can we get to? If you are signed into a YouTube account, just hit the thumbs up. It helps. It helps. Every little helps. And while you're there, tell a friend to tell a friend, right? Xenoverse 2, Kakarot, and Legends are your favourites. I really wish I got into the Xenoverse games, but I just picked them up far too late to get into them, but I feel like I probably would have really enjoyed them. Getting caught up to max prestige is only take, if not for your 8 months hiatus. Is it 10 to get to max prestige in Phasmophobia? I was gonna say, Swag, it's fantastic to see a new face in the chat as well. Welcome in again. Welcome. This is the thing about just streaming and connecting with people. It's so awesome. Just obviously, especially like Dragon Ball, bringing people together. Obviously, there's other games that I do play on the channel, but like I know a bunch of people came through, like me playing Resident Evil for the first time as well, which was pretty lit. But just like, you know, seeing what games people like playing, their trophies and things like that is just awesome. And as well, like last night we did like a massive platinum review list like stream. So every like Wednesday I review a subscriber's platinum trophy list, and that is like the best opportunity just to see like what people play. And I always end up like adding games to my like backlog to do, and I'd urge other people to do it, like if you like trophy hunting at least. See, there was a little landmark to go to, and I don't know where it has gone. Can we go to the lookout? Yeah, to be fair, Griff was the person that we reviewed last night, and Griff generally does play a little bit of everything. It was such an amazing list. Had something for everybody, which is just super impressive. Max Prestige is 20, damn. You got some grinding to do, Cat. Gotta get on it. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Griff is the king of platinums. Maybe I'll update his like Discord role to just king of platinums until somebody can dethrone him. Because having almost 800 platinums and literally none of them being shovelware is insanity. That's the best way to put it. Because when you see somebody that's got like a very high number of platinum trophies, you think, are they going to be very quick, like grubby games?
I'll take care of this in a snap.
As soon as you get to 100, you'll drop your name in the bucket. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I reckon you've got like a really good list, like a really like low key, just like banger after banger. One day I will find out how to progress the main story of this. I'm just free roaming for the most part. You're the Jester of Platinums. I quite like that vault. I was gonna say, sometimes like having less platinums but them being like really challenging games is almost like as good as having 200 platinums. You know, it's all about like what you play and what the platinums are, but at the same time just play what you want to play, enjoy what you want to enjoy. Yuck no. You like the old Dragon Ball games better than the new ones, mostly because they advertise Dragon Ball Super, and since you're not a fan of Super, it doesn't draw you in. Yeah, that is completely fair enough, to be fair. It is obviously, they do try and link it to what's relevant, don't they? I'd say as well, like what was it, like Budokai 3, just when that added like all of the characters from like GT and stuff, like was so cool. And I know Sparking Zero's got like quite a big roster, but like the older games, just having like loads of characters that you obviously don't always get to see is like pretty sick. And like in the modern games, like DBZ Kakarot I think is a great game, but obviously it's not necessarily got I don't think, at least it wouldn't have like the movie characters or GT stuff, would it? Go to the orange highlighted part to continue the story. Right, okay, that is yellow, so that's not it, is it? Or is that it? I think that's yellow, so there must be an orange one somewhere. We obviously just can't see it though. To be fair though, I don't actually mind just grinding against the little enemies just to like buff me up a bit, because this game is difficult. Yeah, it is cool seeing games
I'll be the one changing the world.
that I wouldn't normally see. You're gonna shoot me for saying this, but there's a mini map. Where? It's probably the select button, isn't it? I forget that I can use a select button. I'm using a PS5 controller to play, So I just assume that I can only press the start menu. I honestly, if I had to use a PS3 controller, right, I probably don't think I would be playing the PlayStation 3 as much. Obviously, you could plug in the DualSense 4 as well, and it's so great that the PS5 also does work with it. Obviously, there's like limited functionality. You can't dashboard to the main menu unless somebody knows how to. You can literally just do start and maybe the select button, which is the share play corresponding button. Why is this Cell Jr. kicking my butt? Can you stop, please? But like looking back at it, the DualShock 3 is actually pretty. What's inside of it? A gyroscope or some shit like that? Like it's actually a pretty technical piece of kit, which nobody probably really appreciated like, back when it was out. Oh mate, this slippery little sucker is doing me in. There we go, we just need a little combo and they're done, nice. If you are just joining, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Drop a like on the video in 3, 2, 1. Helps out a bunch. Right, let's go to the, let's see if we can find the world map. Look at all of our stats. All G's and F's. We're pretty low level, aren't we? We do be sucking. Okay. Knew it. I to be fair, I didn't realise I was playing Dante's Inferno earlier because I've never played it before, and I didn't know that the share play button on a PS5 controller is the select button, which obviously is on the PS3 one. However, it's nice to know that we can actually use a minimap, but there's no orange dot unless, like, are we the orange dot here? Like, there is no orange dot to go towards. You level up more once I play the story. Ah, okay, I see. Dragon Ball Kakarot doesn't have a lot of things in it other than characters. Doesn't have the motor where Vegeta uses Final Flash for the first time, as well as, yeah. I mean, to be fair though, it's to be expected them to cut bits of content, because I guess it is a focus on Goku, isn't it? I know it's obviously nice to have the other bits in it, but I can understand like why they didn't. Dante's Inferno, I'm liking it. It's actually quite cool, to be fair. Obviously, it's like showing its age because it was like what, 2009 or 2010, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm glad I'm not streaming it because there's a lot of boobies in it, which should definitely get me banned. If you hold down R1 or L1, you can use a radar. Yeah, so R1 is like this search thing here, which shows me like the blips on the map, which is actually helpful. For some reason though, there's nothing on my like actual mini map telling me where to go, which is kind of strange. Thing is, by the world tournament. Okie dokie, let me try and work my way. It's over like this way, isn't it, the world tournament? Oh, it's this one. Yes, yes. I remember. Thank you. I remember saying I'm going to come back to this. So that doesn't actually show up on the mini map. At least I know these are the things that are progressing the story, though. Sweet. Thank you. Chat to the rescue. Yeah, I heard a lot of comparisons between the older God of War trilogy to Dante's Inferno, and I think the consensus was that Dante's Inferno is a lot easier than God of War. I guess it depends whether you like a challenge or not, but if you've done God of War, then you should definitely be able to play Dante's Inferno with ease. I'm obviously a bit of a noob to that franchise, or just hack and slash.
All right. They should be around
Spinch!
here.
Spinch! 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 Oh, Android 17. Bro has got that shit on.
I heard about some crazy pair. They're looking for the Dragon Balls. You heard of them?
No, the Dante Inferno plat is obtainable. It's just the DLC that got delisted, I believe, last year. So you can't download the DLC anymore because I think that had some online stuff. But the main game and platinum is completely obtainable to my knowledge.
17 and 18?
I will cry in my Discord if it's not, but I'm to the understanding it's all offline. If you check my PlayStation profiles, you can see the trophy list. Or just Google the trophy list.
Dragon radar of ours, they're actually pretty easy to find.
100%. I think I've probably played about an hour of Dante's Inferno, and it's been fun so far.
Then we can save the Earth.
I will say though, there's not many guides on it
You think we'd hand
for
them
collectibles. There's one dude that I'm watching who's got a 35-minute video, which is actually really helpful. But like, there's barely any trophy guides. There's like a written guide, and that's it. So it was a little bit overwhelming, but I don't think it's too bad. But I'm just enjoying it first and foremost.
That's why we'll collect the Dragon Balls and drive the world further into chaos.
So then, hand over that Dragon Ball.
Hell no.
Yeah, we ain't handing over those Dragon Balls, you goddamn androids. To be fair, I think I've played my PS3 more this year so far. And I feel like I'll be getting a lot more platinums this year on my PS3, which isn't necessarily going to reflect in my PlayStation wraps as well. You gave away your PS3 for your daughter's birthday. To be fair, I feel like when you would have given away your PS3, I just feel like it may have just not been relevant, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's only the past few years that people have really got like more so into, I guess because it is now more retro than it was, because what, 10 years ago would have been like just as PS4 was coming out. So like everyone was like happy to escape the generation of PS3. But now it's kind of like this relic that's like really cool. It's crazy how times change. That's nice that you left your account though so she can access your games. That's pretty dope. After you finish Dragon Ball games, you're going to be going for Metal Gear. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Are you going to do the one that's a 10 out of 10 that Griff had last night? Like the, I don't know how to describe it. The one with grey hair and it looks like there's robots and aliens. Don't know what that Metal Gear is called. Was that number 4? Alright, I'm expecting the other android to jump in. That would make sense, wouldn't it? There we go.
Whoa, I did it. I think.
What a surprise. You have quite the power for a non-android.
All right.
I may buy a red ribbon top. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I've actually got a Capsule Corp t-shirt. Should I wear it tomorrow for tomorrow's stream chat? Super Android 17. That's definitely an interesting character, I will say. It's time to wake up. That's a very interesting technique, and I somehow don't think I'll be using it.
You've got to be kidding.
Take that!
Isn't there like a Jurassic World game that's a Telltale game that's like completely off of the face of the earth, like doesn't exist? Except for the select people that somehow have got the game. I think Cat may own this game.
You've got to be kidding.
I would actually love to come into possession of that Jurassic World game, because it just doesn't seem to exist when you search up the Telltale delisted Jurassic World game. You got a digital on PS3? Interesting. It's got a platinum, doesn't it, right? Or does it not have a platinum? Was it too early for a platinum? Oh, you got the platinum, damn. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever played a Jurassic Park game, if I'm being honest. The ones on like PS4 that they gave away for PlayStation Plus look pretty cool. Like the ones where you just build your own park. Obviously, in terms of platinum hunting, they're probably really grindy to do, aren't they?
Finish both of you at the same
Oh, bless me, sorry. Forgot to mute the mic.
Why, you...
Spinch is really taking these androids. He's giving them a run for their money. Let's go, Spinch.
See? You two get it after all, don't you? It doesn't matter if you're androids. You still want to protect someone who's precious to you. That's called feelings.
No way, he's made the androids self-aware.
Numbers 17 and 18 learn the importance of helping each other. And the young man, having received the Dragon Balls and Dragon Radar,
Ah, now we've got the Dragon Radar. That will make the map
headed out
show us
again
more.
in search of the remaining 4 Dragon Balls.
I only need 4 more balls. Nice. Nice. 4 balls. Look at all of that ranking up. Beautiful. I mean, in fairness, we were near the end of levels in some of them though, so... Yeah, the theme park or whatever the ones where you're making your own world, those platinums just seem... or like, just so long to do. To be fair, this is going to sound very stupid, but I'm not actually aware of the... I think I may have skipped a cutscene, but I'm not actually 100% sure if it... Like, do you know when you skip a cutscene by accident and it's like, you don't know what button it is, or if like some cutscenes aren't skippable, things like that? I was like, I feel like I've done it, but I don't know if it works on everyone. I actually, to be fair though, I feel like watching these cutscenes are actually pretty cool. Because it's obviously like the what if scenario. I definitely will be just skipping the... When we get through to playing the main game, I'll definitely just skip that. Okay, this is going to make cleaning up the map a hell of a lot easier now that we've got the radar. I'm assuming the blue little dots are probably optional fights to level up, and then the white stuff, the white stars are collectibles, and then maybe the orange stars are the main story. Alright. It's interesting that we're getting all of these, what's it called? like hairstyles. I wonder where we can change them if we can go to the menu and like edit our person. Alright, so blue stars are probably just side fights, right? Yeah, it's just there. Okay, the blue ones aren't necessarily needed. You like how the narrator is the same guy that voices him in the recap before each episode? That is pretty good. Whether it's the same guy or if they've just got a voice actor that sounds exactly like him, but I'd like to think it's the same person, which is pretty sick. It was so hype when it would get to the end of the episode. Obviously sad that it's the end of an episode, but it'd be like, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. It's like the ultimate hype. You don't want to know how long it's taking you to do to one of the plats you're working on. Is it Fortnite? Kyle, is that maybe what you're working on? Is that what's taking so long? I'm intrigued to know. Oh, actually, we can look at the map as well. Oh wait, okay. The map is actually kind of pointless. I was hoping it would show us like more things. Oh, it's an MMO. Ooh, what MMO are you doing? An hour each Saturday of Dragon Ball. Peak peak television back in the day. Are you doing the Final Fantasy MMO? Damn, you've probably done maybe like 1,000 hours in that, surely. The Final Fantasy MMO is just insane. I tried to play it and I just couldn't get out of the tutorial. Like, I just couldn't understand the controls. I feel like I would need to plug in a mouse and keyboard to play Final Fantasy 14. Like, no joke. Oh, you got the PS4 play, you're just working on the PS5 list, nice. Right, what says you, chat? One more mission, should we do? One more mission? You renewed your Fallout first membership, you're slowly working on the plat. Ooh. How much does it cost to renew a Fallout membership?
With the dragon radar in hand, he continued his search.
$15? Ooh.
But for some reason,
It's kind of
the
expensive,
signal
low-key.
disappeared. Just then, he heard about Piccolo, the reincarnation of the Demon King who'd once...
Oh, it was
ruled
worth it
the
though for what you get?
world
Okay, fair
together.
enough. As long as it's worth it.
Could Piccolo be behind these disasters? He decided to pay him a visit to find out.
Obviously, I know there's the ice area of the map, but I never knew there was a pirate ship.
Yeah, that's my name.
I love Piccolo, man.
Come here for? You looking to die?
Weren't you reborn as a good guy? Guess not. You're still a villain. Were you the one who did this? Because if you were, then I'll defeat you and return the Earth back to normal. You hear me?
Guess you do have a death wish, and I'd be happy to oblige.
Nightbot is not evil. All hail Nightbot. I don't know if I've ever recovered from spamming the buttons.
Show me some of that Saiyan strength.
He's also got a lot of health. Oh. Sorry, I just saw like a bug. Oh wait. Where's it gone? This bug is becoming self-aware. It can see my shadows and movements. Oh well. It can go free for now. It's really weird. I just saw it on my monitor. It was like one of them little fruit flies, which are like probably the most annoying flies to have. I don't know why or how it survived in winter, but I got one in my room, so great. You may get a tattoo saying death tonight. What? If you get that tattoo, I feel like you should get a lifetime membership of Nightbot. Maybe I'll change your Discord name, Cat, to Nightbot Lover. A little title we can give people. He had a bug crawling up the TV. Oh no. Low key, I think we're a little bit under leveled for this fight. Actually, high key, I think we're under leveled for this fight. We're getting pumped. Yeah, GG's. He's got dunked on. He literally had like half of his health. And just got stuck in a combo. Is this how the computer's been feeling all night? Hey, Bomb Chop, welcome in, dude.
With a dragon radar in hand, continue. But for some
Oh, that's how you skip. You press select and next.
Yeah? What did you come here for? You looking to die?
Weren't you reborn? Were you the one?
Alright, let's try this one more time. And see if we can win the combo cycle. Nope, they have won the 50-50. Yeah, this is pretty... I can understand why people dislike this on the higher difficulties, because it is literally a coin toss. And if I lose the coin toss, then I'm just stuck in this spin cycle. And obviously not having much health doesn't help. And of course... Oh wait, I guessed the right way there. Oh shit. I'm not even seeing the bar move. Oh, I did it. I mean, I'm impressed I've gotten as far as I have in the fight, but I think that's GG's on this. I think I need to level up my character before I even am going to have a shot at taking on Piccolo, because my health is just not good enough. You fell asleep on the settee at 5 and only just woke up. Ooh, nice little nap. Sofa naps are pretty goated, Bomb Chop. Well, welcome in, dude. It's all good. We've had Volt holding down the fort. In terms of moderators, that is. Oh, we can actually change our appearance here. Let's see what hairstyles we unlocked. What's that? Oh, I'm kind of digging that. That's pretty cool. That's kind of like Trunks. That is definitely Trunks. Let's go with this. I'm vibing with this. Alright, Spinish has got a nice upgrade. Also, you got these costumes. Oh, we got Android 16's clothes. Okay, fair. I'm liking that it's kept my custom color. Oh, you can do Android 17's as well. Okay, this is pretty lit, actually. This is like the simplest stuff, everybody, but I'm just so gassed by it all. Alright. Loving the hairstyle, though. That's a very cool one. This noise. Ding, ding. Sounds like something from a children's like a children's show that's turned into a horror. Whoa, can you unlock all of the movies? Epic story of the Dragon Balls that started it all. Yo, could we imagine just having a movie night watching like some of the actual films? Nap was great. Probably won't sleep tonight. Yeah, that's always the way, innit? Always the flipping way, man. At least it means that you can do gaming though, and like work on other stuff. Well, I've just... are we a Saiyan? We don't know if we're a Saiyan or not in this. I'm not 100% sure what we are. But we're just normal. We could still be human. But losing to a Namekian is fine, assuming as it's Piccolo. Sounds like Mario jumping drunk. Yes, that is the noise. That is actually the noise. That's the perfect noise. Oh, he called me a Saiyan in the fight? Oh, okay, fair. Right, I hope this saves my progress. Let's just go back in because I'm paranoid. Because there's obviously no save option. I think the last time it saved may have been before the fight. Like, or when we picked up Android 16's clothes. That's like the last time I saw like the save flash. Let's see where it's put us. Alright, nice. It has saved our hairstyle, so that would indicate that it saved our progress. And this looks like we're going over to where Piccolo was. Yeah, okay, sweet. So, saving is a bit temperamental. I guess I just need to be careful when I like decide to back out of things. But let's get the trophy list synced up and let's have a little peep at the old trophy list, shall we? Through the trophy menu. Da-da-da. These loading times, love it. I just need like the fun loading screen minigame for the PS3 menus now. Then life would be complete. Right, let's do a little trophy review then of let's sync these up firstly, because then I can like look on my phone and track what we've done. Being honest, I may just keep the camera like rolling offline and like start playing through some of the more boring things that are a little bit grindy, because I think this game is just one big grind and it's like you need to repeat things to level up. So I think I'm definitely going to keep like the hero story mode like exclusively to streams, and then some of the other stuff I may just like clean up in the background like here and there when I get a spare 5 minutes. Yeah, do a montage of the grind, that's what I'm thinking. Just have like my software recording it in the background, and then pull it as and when. It's alright, Kat, I got it. I'm so used to just like looking at things and understanding what they mean, so. Oh. Alright, we're 26% of the trophies, so. Do training for the first time. We should probably leave that for like the last trophy, shouldn't we? And it's also kind of crazy that hidden trophies stay hidden on PS3. Clear a giant boss in story mode for the first time. Clear story mode for the first time. Alright, so we're playing the hero mode, so okay, yeah, that makes sense why we didn't get those for defeating the Great Ape. That's the training. Do a chase battle story. Clear it. Obtain a hero fight style, okay. AP, I'm assuming that's the kind of leveling system. Oh yeah, look at that, 1,000. get skills, super attacks, beat the computer, probably just grind that offline because it's boring. Win 50 times as the CPU on very strong. Nice, that's going to be fun. These were like the reaction stuff I mentioned. Defense reaction guard 10 times, 100 times. Perform defense. What was that? Oh, defense, evasion, and intercept. So you need to do them 300 times. I'm assuming that you can just do these in a CPU battle maybe. But I guess it's like cumulative of these. These trophies here are definitely going to be a grand 100%. Super attacks and ultimate attacks will just happen over time. We'll win the cell games and probably is part of the story somewhere. World champion on hard and cell games on hard. Maybe save them for stream. They could be quite interesting to do. And then we've got another hidden trophy. But I feel like it's not like, minus the online trophies, I feel like it's not like a bad trophy list. There's obviously going to be some like difficult things in here. 100%. Oh my god, it actually backed us out of the trophy collection. It normally takes so long to sync and it like just freezes while it loads in. Alright. Turn off the old system, Rooney. We are done for streaming tonight, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody that has tuned in. I really do appreciate you all taking your time to come and watch an idiot like me. Of course, we are streaming again tomorrow night. We may go on for a little bit longer, just because it's Friday night, but we'll be continuing with Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. If you're watching as a VOD, hello. There's probably going to be some more VODs for you to watch. And of course, we will be continuing our streaming next week, so I'll make sure that the stream schedule is out accordingly for the next week as well. But thanks so much, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful evening and a safe rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.